Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Hey, how's everybody doing out there? Happy Sunday. A little bit late this week because I woke up in northern Ontario this morning. Anyhow, um, hey, cheers to everybody out there. It's October. It's summer is over. If you stepped outside today in southern Ontario, you know summer's over. Man, it's cold. It's cool out there. Straight from air conditioning to heat. No in between anymore. No in between. Where's the leather jacket season? You know, is it leather jacket season now? I actually went out to the grocery store and put my my like winter bomber kind of thing on because it was not cool. Well, it wasn't enough for the leather jacket. I wore my leather jacket last night when I went to see um, Helix, Quiet Riot, and Warrant at Casino Rama. And just want to give you a quick review because, hey, you know something? We review the big shows. We review, well, I mean, what do you want to call a big show? You're going to review, Guns N' Roses, other big shows. But let's talk about the diehards. Let's talk about, three bands doing it. I'm not going to say still doing it. They're doing it. The same guys playing out there, and three bands that have diehard fans. I walked into Rama, saw diehard fans. I saw tons of mostly Helix T-shirts, and this is the place and time. A little bit about the crowd later, but the bands were phenomenal. Really a huge shout out to Helix, and here's a band from Southern Ontario, Kitchener area, Listool. Um, just just a polished act still all these years later. Sounded great. Backing vocals. Those guys, if anyone else is, anyone uses backing vocals on I don't know, tracks or whatever they do these days, these guys are singing. These guys are singing backing vocals. Daryl, um, Mike, they're really killing it on backing vocals. And Brian Vollmer, amazing. Looked great, sounded great. Um, didn't get a big with three bands starting at 8 o'clock. Not a huge amount of time for sets. Got changeovers and everything else. Helix did 6 songs. They did all the greatest songs, all the best songs. Great job, guys. Quiet Riot, Rudy Sarzo in tow. Would be a little silly if Rudy wasn't there. I think they got Rudy back in the band because everybody else is not an original Quiet Riot member. I'm not even sure who the drummer and guitar player are. Jizzy Pearl, who's been a singer in LA for a long time, amazing singer, Jizzy Pearl, and he's a singer for Quiet Riot. I think he might have been the guy who was in place after Kevin DeBro passed away. But Rudy Sarzo, phenomenal. You know, got to be pushing. Got to be in his 60s, maybe pushing 70. I don't know. He was on stage with Ozzy Osbourne in 1983, so it was he's getting up there, but perfectly in shape. Looked great, looked exactly the same as he did on Speak of the Devil tour, and killing it on bass. And then Warrant, all original members except of course for Janie Lane, who passed away some years ago, but and it was his, it was Janie's band. So, but these guys were true to their art. Again, killer set, all killer. There was, I'm not gonna. Anyway, there was no filler. Robert Mason, great on vocals. Here's what I'm gonna say about the crowd now, and forgive me if you were sitting in the crowd and you're watching this, but casino shows, a little on the laid back side. That's not Burt Bacharach. That's not Ingeborg Humperdinck up there on stage. That's a rock band. Okay? It's a rock band. And you need to cheer and get up off your ass and cheer when someone says "She's My Cherry Pie." I don't care if you think the song is cornball. get up and fucking yell. Okay? I don't usually swear on this show. But anyhow, that's all I have to say about the crowd. The crowd. I had a guy beside us talking to Angela, and he was awesome. This guy and his girlfriend. They were just killing it. They were there to see Quiet Riot. Personally, I said that I think one of the best bands of the night was Helix. Quiet Riot. A lot of songs that I don't know that much because I wasn't the album Quiet Riot guy. They had all the big songs were there, but this guy was out of his mind, and people were still sitting down, and we heard a comment from a guy behind saying, "Oh, that guy ruined my whole experience." And we told him that we heard what we heard, and the guy turned around and goes, "Good." It's a concert, people. If someone stands up in front of you, guess what? You may have to stand up to see. And there's big screens too. So, when I get tired at a concert, which unfortunately that happens these days, I'll sit down, but usually there's a big screen you can still see and still see play. Then you get back up for the next song that, whatever, and if you don't want to stand all night, but expect to stand all night at a concert. That's it. You're at a rock show. Expect to stand all night. That's all I have to say. Anyway, so go out there and support these bands. They are the original music, the original band. For some, we talked about the one-man bands. I think I did last week. But guess what? If you want to hear the music, and this is the closest thing to hearing the music still, other than seeing a tribute band, go out and see these bands. And that wasn't an expensive show last night. It was good. Again, it's a casino show, so you get a lot of people that would rather be at a slot machine, I guess, or a table than screaming, rock you. My own warped opinion, if you like. But anyhow, great jobs guitar wise. Boys in Helix, man, just killing it. Great tones, great sounds. Quiet Riot, he was a good player. Quiet Riot was a good player. Forgive me, I did not look up his name because I how I am with research on this show. I just kind of hit play and go. But the guys, original guitar players, Joey Allen and Eric Turner, in Warrant. Joey Allen, note for note, the album, and I know what you're gonna say. I don't think he played on a lot of those because I know CC DeVille and Reb Beach played a lot on Cherry Pie. But if you didn't know that, Guitar World guys, now you know. I don't have any source on that. I was just read that stuff over the years. But Joey played everything dead on, and it just was great to hear the guitar solos from the actual original guys in the band. There, I said it. Anyhow, short one tonight because I gotta go and do some Thanksgiving festivities. Our band Bridge on Fire is playing this Friday night at the Fixed Gear in Guelph, Ontario. I'm sure Helix has done a lot of gigs in Guelph, but we're there. Bridge on Fire is there. We are a tribute to arena rock. Come out and scream your arena rock favorites at our gig. It's a great place. It's better hours. It's like 8 to 11. We're still pretty loud playing Van Halen and stuff, but the food's good. It's good food. Pizza's really good there. Following weekend, we're at Buck's Tavern in Brantford, and we got dates going all the way up to Christmas. Sorry, that's really loud. Anyways, guitar is meant to be loud, by the way, and that's about it. Go out and see Helix. That was their last show of 2023. They'll be back out again. I believe it's their 50th anniversary next year, so it'd be a great time to go see them. Anyways, people, have a great October. Halloween's coming. Happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian friends out there, and have a great one. Take it easy. Bye-bye.